Do you think your favorite Nigerian artist just woke up one day and become a superstar? Nah. Behind every hit song, every viral moment, and every I just bought a mansion post, a boss is making the real moves. These guys don't just sign artists, they manufacture celebrities. They also control the charts, the playlist, and let's be honest, probably your entire weekend vibes. So, who are these music moguls calling the shots? What makes them the gatekeepers of Nigerian music industry? And honestly, how do you also make this money? Anyways, in no particular order, here are record label CEOs driving Nigerian music industry fast forward. First on this list, we have Don Jazzy, CEO, Maven's Record. If Nigeria had a royal family, Don Jazzy would be the king, or at least the rich uncle, really cool uncle everybody wants to be on their side. Michael Collins, aka Don Jazzy, isn't just a producer, he is the architect of hit makers. He started in the UK, came back to Nigeria and built more hit records. But when that didn't work out, no shades though, just history. He did what true bosses do, leveled up and founded Maven's Record in 2012. Maven Records had more successful generation than some family businesses. First, we got Tiwa Savage, Wande Cole, and Recorder Bands. Then came Rema, Arya Star, and Crayon. Now the new kids, he got Magix, Boy Spice, and Bayani. They are carrying the torch. At this point, if Don Jazzy signs you, just start practicing your Grammy speech. Oh, and did I forget to mention, he worked with Kanye West. Yep, from 2011 to 2015, Don Jazzy was an in-house producer for good music. That means he probably has more Kenyan story that we can legally share. That iconic "is Don Jazzy again" wasn't just a tagline, it's a warning, meaning if you hear that, just know a hit is on the way. At number 2, we have Oluwaseun Leon, General Manager, Sony Music West Africa. Some people graduate from college and spend years figuring out their lives. Oluwaseun, no, he jumped straight into the deep end of the music industry and started working with Davido. Talk about starting at the top. Fast forward a few years and now he's running the show as General Manager at Sony Music West Africa. Yeah, Mr. Banko isn't just counting money, he's making major moves. Since taking over in 2019, he's been on a mission, push Afrobeats to the world and make sure favorite Nigerian artists get those international deals. That means if Afrobeat was a spaceship, best believe Mr. Banko is in the cockpit. Sony Music West Africa has linked up with some of the biggest names, Wizkid, Mayoku, and a whole lineup of heavy hitters. If you see Mr. Banko in a room, just know music history is about to be made. At number 3, we have Abuchi Peters, CEO, Chocolate City. Some people climb to the corporate ladder. Abuchi Peter, no, he built his own elevator and hit the top floor of Chocolate City. He became CEO in 2021, but don't get it twisted. He's been running things long before that. First off, as vice president for 2016, even before that, probably as a guy making sure everything works. Chocolate City isn't just a record label, but a squad of lawyers turned music moguls. This label has produced some of the biggest names in the Nigerian music industry. Talk of MI, Ice Prince, Brimo, Jesse, Asha. Basically, if you've ever vibed to Chocolate City song, you owe these guys a thank you. In 2019, Chocolate City leveled up and partnered with Warner Music Group, meaning your favorite Nigerian jams can now annoy your neighbors in New York, London, and Tokyo. Next up, we have David Adeleke, CEO, DMW. Davido isn't just a hit maker, he's a whole movement. Over 2 billion streams, FIFA World Cup soundtrack, O2 Arena shut down twice. Some artists struggle to get one hit, and here's Davido casually breaking global records like it's nothing. And because one record label wasn't enough, Davido went ahead and launched another one. First, it was DMW in 2016. Then boom, he joined the Elas Club at Music SS with 9plus, a joint venture with Steve United Masters. At this rate, don't be surprised if Davido starts signing artists en masse. One thing is certain, whether he's dropping hits or building music empire, Davido is always 30 bg ahead. Next up, we have Olamide Adedeji, CEO. If street credibility had a CEO, Olamide would be running it from a skyscraper. From the trenches to the top, this man turned rap into an entire empire. In 2010, Olamide drops Enidiro and shakes the entire industry. In 2011, he dropped a debut album called Rhapsody, and in 2012, YBNL was born. Fast forward, and this man has built a hit factory that keeps churning out superstar Fireboy and Ashake. Someone check his water, because what if BTC, Headies, MTV Awards, and now a Grammy nomination in 2012. At this point, Olamide is just collecting trophies like they are free party souvenirs. And just when you think he's done, boom, a major deal with Empire Distribution in 2020. Because why stop at being a rap icon when you can also run one of the biggest biggest labels in Africa. Why BNL isn't just a label, it's a movement, and Olamide is the street certified godfather, making sure the game never runs dry. Next up, we have Charles Enebeli, also known as the Prince, CEO Johnson World. What happens when your big brother is Don Jazzy and your mentor list includes Fela and Bob Marley? You don't just make hits, you build a record label. The Prince came into the game under more hits in 2005, made us all scream Take Banana, dropped the Fancy album in 2012, and when more hits splitted, boom, he leveled up with Maven Records. But did he stop there? No, he didn't. In 2019, Johnson World was born. His first signee was Rema. Yeah, that same Rema that went on top to drop the Baby, Calm Down, and took Afrobeat to another level. This is what we call industry foresight. And then, as if pulling one superstar out of thin air wasn't enough, the Prince brought us Ruger, eye patch, pink hair, and bangers for days. Johnson World stayed undefeated. From an artist to a powerhouse label boss, the Prince turned Johnson World into a talent hub, shaping the future of Afrobeat. And if history tells us anything, the next superstar is probably already in his DMs. Next up on this list, we have Tunji Balogun, CEO Def Jam. Some people make playlists. Tunji Balogun, he makes careers and then casually reshapes the industry while he's at it. Over the past 17 years, Balogun has built a resume so stacked that even LinkedIn is impressed. His work with stars like Kali, Goldlink, and Wizkid, basically your favorite artists. He started at Interscope Records in 2007 because obviously signing Future Records was not the next local step. After almost a decade of scouting the best talents, he left only to return to Universal Music Group as CEO of Def Jam, because when you are not good, they ask you to come back. Now based in Los Angeles, Balogun is shaping the future of music. His soundbreaker stars like Monie Long, Coco Jones, Amani Wise. Oh, and just to keep things interesting, he's also bringing dancehall and Afrobeat under the Def Jam banner with Adekunle Gold and Odumo Odubla, because why not? And the result, Grammy wins, multiple Best R&B Performances awards. Def Jam is making history. Basically, if Balogun backs an artist, just go ahead and add them to your favorite playlist now. Finally on this list, we have Oluwatosin Ajibade, CEO Empower Africa. Some artists just make music, while others, they build an entire industry. Oluwatosin, probably known as Mr. Easy, is an artist, entrepreneur, and the mastermind behind Empower Africa. Before now, Mr. Easy was filling college event lineups as nurse. Yeah, he started in the business of music before even stepping into the booth himself. His first mixtape, About to Blow, in 2013, was ironically about to, but didn't. Then came Skin Tight in 2015, and boom, everyone from Accra to Lagos to London was vibing to Mr. Easy's smooth fusion of high life and Afrobeat. But making hits wasn't enough. 2018, he flipped the script and launched Empower Africa, because why only be an artist when you can pipeline that? With a 3,000 grants program, Empower nurtures 100 emerging African artists every year, funding, mentoring, and fast-tracking careers. Think of it as Shark Tank, but for Afrobeat. By 2020, Billboard magazine was taking note, recognizing Empower as one of the most powerful forces in the African music industry. If you're an upcoming artist and looking for a big break, Mr. Easy might just be your fairy godfather, minus the one, but with serious connections. From Banku Music Pioneer to CEO of Africa's most dynamic talent incubator, Mr. Easy isn't just making waves, he's building the whole ocean. And there you have it, the mastermind behind the biggest hits, and the folks single-handedly keeping private jet companies in Nigeria. While the rest of us argue over who had the hardest verse, they are out here signing Grammy winners, turning unknowns into superstars, and making sure your weekend playlist stays fresh. Now the question is, are you ready to shake up the industry yourself? But don't worry, redemption is just one click away. Smash that subscribe button like it owes you money. Drop a comment and tell us who is your favorite music mogul, or better yet, which one do you think should adopt you?